Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into a question and answer tutorial to give you a taste of what to expect on the CPC exam. So grab your coding manuals and let's get started. Before that, I want you to know that the CPC exam is an open book and consists of 100 multiple choice questions. You have 4 hours to complete the exam and you have to score 70% to pass. That is, out of 100 questions, you have to get 70 questions correct. This is the CPC exam pattern. Let us start with the first question. Let us look at the options first. These are the codes of wound repair. And in the question they are asking what are the correct codes for the wound repair performed by the emergency department physician. Let us read the question. A 10-year-old boy was running through his house and ran into a sliding glass door, breaking the glass and suffering severe lacerations on his trunk, arms, and minor laceration on his face and legs. The emergency department physician performed simple closure of 1 2 cm laceration on the boy's cheek and 2.3 cm lacerations on the boy's left leg. The physician performed simple closure of 1 4 cm laceration on the right arm and the layered closure of 2 lacerations on the left arm, which were 1.5 and 3 cm respectively. The physician treated the 5 cm laceration on the boy's chest, which required the removal of particulate glass and a single layer closure. What are the correct codes for the wound repair performed by emergency department physician? So we have to check what kind of repair is done on which anatomical regions. According to CPT coding guidelines, when multiple wounds are repaired, we have to add together the lengths of those in the same classification and from all anatomic sites that are grouped together into the same code descriptor. First, let us calculate the simple repair. So here there is simple closure of 1 2 cm laceration on the boy's cheek and 2.3 cm lacerations on the boy's left leg. The physician performed simple closure of 1 4 cm laceration on the right arm. So these are simple repair. According to coding guidelines, when multiple wounds are repaired, we can add together the lengths of those in the same classification and from all anatomic sites that are grouped together. Therefore, we can add simple repair of 2.3 cm laceration on the boy's left leg. So, total it will be 4.6 cm of the boy's left leg, and we can add simple closure of 1 4 cm laceration on the right arm because they belong to the same anatomic location. Therefore, 4.6 plus 4 is 8.6. So, we will use the code 12004 for the simple repair of left leg and right arm. Next, there is simple repair of 2 cm laceration on the boy's cheek. So, for that, we will use the code 12011. That is simple repair of superficial wounds of face, ears, eyelids, nose, lips or mucous membrane. Cheek will come in this category, right? And the size is 2 cm. Therefore, we will use the code 12011. Next, they have given the layered closure of 2 lacerations on the left arm, which were 1.5 and 3 cm respectively. So, layered closure means intermediate repair. And they have mentioned physician treated the 5 cm laceration on the boy's chest, which required removal of particulate glass and a single layer closure. So, this is also intermediate repair. Single layer closure of heavily contaminated wounds that have required extensive cleaning or removal of particulate matter also constitutes intermediate repair. So here there is intermediate repair of left arm and chest. Therefore, we can use the code 12034. That is, repair intermediate wounds of scalp, axilla, trunk or extremities, excluding hands and feet. So here we are coding for the left arm and boy's chest. So these anatomic locations we can add, and the size is 1.5 centimeter plus 3 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. So total it is 9.5 centimeter. Therefore, we can use the code 12034, that is repair intermediate wounds of scalp, axillary, trunk or extremities 7.6 centimeter to 12.5 centimeter. Therefore, we are using it for the intermediate repair of 2 lacerations on the left arm, 1.5 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 5 centimeter laceration on the boy's chest. Therefore, the codes are 12004, 12011 and 12034, which is in option D. They have appended modifier 51, that is for multiple procedures, to signify that this procedure was performed alongside other services during the same encounter. Let us move on to the next question. Read the question. A patient suffered comminuted fracture of the right arm due to crush injury. The physician implanted 3 pins in a single plane above the fracture and 2 pins and 1 wire along the same plane under the fracture location on the humerus of the right arm. What is the correct code for this service? So in the options they have mentioned 20690, 20962, 20690, 20692. Let us check these codes. 20690 is for application of a uniplane pins or wires in one plane unilateral external fixation system. Code 20962 in option B is for bone graft with microvascular anastomosis other than fibula, iliac crest or metatarsal. Option C 20690 we already checked, but in option C they have multiplied it 6 times, and option D 20692 is for application of a multiplane pins or wires in more than one plane unilateral external fixation system. In the question they have clearly mentioned the physician implanted 3 pins in a single plane above the fracture and 2 pins and 1 wire along the same plane under the fracture location on the humerus of the right arm. Therefore, we have to code for application of uniplane because they have mentioned single plane. Therefore, the right answer is option A 20690. Although in this case multiple pins were placed, the code description states that pins or wires in one plane. Therefore, it refers to multiple pins. We need not multiply the code 20690. Therefore, we'll eliminate option C. We'll eliminate option D also 20692 because that is for application of multiplane. But we have to code for single plane, uniplane. Therefore, we'll eliminate option D. We'll eliminate option B 20962 because that is for bone graft with microvascular anastomosis. That is not mentioned in the question. So we'll eliminate option B. The right answer is option A. Next question. A cardiovascular surgeon implanted a temporary pacemaker system in a patient with cardiac arrhythmia. The implanted system contained transvenous dual chamber pacing electrodes. What is the correct code for this procedure? You can also use elimination method to solve this question, that is, before reading the question, we'll directly check the options. Check option A 33210, that is for insertion or replacement of temporary transvenous single chamber cardiac electrode or pacemaker catheter. Option B 33211 is for insertion or replacement of temporary transvenous dual chamber pacing electrodes. Option C 33216 is for insertion of single transvenous electrode permanent pacemaker or implantable defibrillator, and option D 33217 is for insertion of 2 transvenous electrodes permanent pacemaker or implantable defibrillator. In the question they have mentioned surgeon implanted temporary pacemaker system in a patient with cardiac arrhythmia. The implanted system contained transvenous dual chamber pacing electrodes. Therefore, the right code for this procedure will be option B 332 3211. That is for insertion or replacement of temporary transvenous dual chamber pacing electrodes. We'll eliminate option C and D, 33216 and 33217, because they are used for permanent pacemaker systems. In the question they have mentioned temporary. So directly eliminate option C and option D. And option A, 33210, is also wrong because it is used for single chamber pacemaker. But in the question they have mentioned dual chamber. Therefore we are using the code 33211. So that's it for today. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you to check out my playlist for each CPC topic. Whether you need help with anatomy, medical terminology or coding guidelines, just head over to my channel and click on the playlist tab to find all the resources you need to succeed. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more CPC exam tips and tutorials. See you in the next video.